Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope whatever time this message finds you, I hope it finds you well. I wanted to do a little energy check-in. I don't know if this is going to be a short video, long video. I don't really know. We're going to talk about the Mercury retrograde, the Venus retrograde. Get a reading on the, what you kind of need to know now. It's like a mid-point check-in kind of thing. And then I found these cards. So my kids, they come in here, really just to use the printer, but they come in here and I have cards, this is my space, right? So I have my stuff here and, some cards got knocked over. I picked these up out of the floor and it was the 7 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse. And then this, silence card. And just a little message there on letting the truth speak for itself. That there's not much that you have to prove. There's not much that you have to say or yell to get your point across or anything of that nature. Letting time tell and just letting the truth. It's not something like you have to yell from the rooftops, right? 6 of Cups, that can a lot of times be talking about the past, right? And I like how in the reverse, all of the roots are being exposed. And I thought that was kind of cool because with the retrograde energies, right? I'm going to kind of switch over here. Where's my mouse? With Mercury, all right, some things with Mercury. There can be delays in money matters. There's reflections on your values, your relationship dynamics. The material world, too, kind of gets looked at as well, your spending habits. That can kind of, you could be forced to focus on your spending habits, put it that way. Miscommunications, a disruption of your daily routines, your what you're used to can kind of get thrown out of whack for one reason or another. You can feel like you're dealing with more criticism, and trying to navigate criticism. Can you take criticism well? Looking at it from a perspective of, okay, maybe this person is really trying to help me, or there could be somebody just trying to be more of a bully, Technology can be affected. You could be taking a closer look at your work-life balance. Disorganization could be something that you are prompted to reflect on. You could feel a little dreamy in this energy as well. We are in Pisces season too, so it could feel super duper dreamy. Let's see. Yeah. Gaining fresh perspectives on old matters, right? You could have delays and stuff. It says broody emotional turmoil. Dealing with any kinds of manipulations and insecurities. Yeah. And you could find yourself having a little bit more trouble with, it's not what I wanted to say, but okay. Communication, again, is coming out. Communication. And, what the hell? Oh, compromise. That's what I was trying to say. Compromise. Oh. Now, over in Venus retrograde, that deals with even more of the relationship aspects, right? This is saying relationships could hit a brick wall, reaching a boiling point, leading to a breakup. It's like maybe past resentments and stuff kind of come to the surface, but it blows up, where it didn't have to if things would have been talked about properly, the whole time. Yeah, but sometimes it could boil over. Something could like come to a boiling point, maybe a little space, but then a coming back together as well. So like, don't freak, but just figure out the root of it. The roots are are being exposed here, right? It's going deeper. It's not just surface. Right? And the Seven of Swords, there's no more denial, or there should not be any more denial. Any holding back of, resentments or issues like that need to be spoken with your partner about, or your family member, or your friend, or work relationships, or whatever. It's like the looking at the relationships and where can any untruths be uncovered, right? Looking deeper into something. We find that in silence. I was trying to look at this. There's a face in it. Not in the moon, but there's a face in the sky. But we can find this in silence. It's almost like the asking for the distractions being taken away, right? For you to look deeper at whatever situation you're needing to be looking at deeper. Your spending, again, Venus can also deal with your spending habits. Maybe unexpected bills, unexpected hiccups, car trouble, things like that, especially with the Mercury retrograde. But with Venus being there as well, it's like, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? Oh, yeah, you weren't supposed to spend all that money on that over there. You're supposed to be looking at your spending habits. Old insecurities may arise, okay? Past wounds, which it could create new issues. I'm getting heavily the distraction part of it. Like, you're not going to really learn what you need to learn if you're just distracting yourself from what Spirit is trying to get you to look at, right? I mean, so try, as difficult as it might feel, try to really look at the root cause of some of the things that might be coming up. Right? Don't lie to yourself, and try to act, as much as you can in truth and integrity. Bringing, asking Spirit to show you the truth in situations as well. Like, really working with your Spirit team here. Meditation. Or even, and I know we're all so busy, right? We're all so busy. We're all on the go. We got so much to do. Or just our thoughts are keeping us busy, right? But finding some way to silence the mind. Silencing the mind. For some reason, spiritual attack is coming through too. We'll see what comes out in the tarot, but like spiritual attacks coming through, or like old energies pulling on your energy. Spiritual attacks, that really takes place in the mind. It's like using your own thoughts against you to delay, to deter. Something about the silence. It's like very spiritual. Something you can't see, but you can hear it or you can feel it. But oh, okay. Like, what are your own thoughts and what are someone else's? Especially when it comes to the past, like how someone else views a relationship of the past and how you view a relationship of the past could be drastically different, right? But what was your role? What was your part? What are your things to deal with in that? And then what is, for the other person? Because it's not all on you, Like the burden is not all yours to carry. Okay. Okay. I'm going to keep that, the world. Yeah, wrapping up those cycles. I mean, with that Six of Cups here too, and of course just speaking on the retrograde energies, like getting away from the past. Chariot. Looking at the root of something, fully understanding what you need to understand about something in the past in order to move on. Chariot. Right on up out of there. But with those things being brought up, right, like the old wounds being exposed, the roots being exposed, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, and you might not want to look at it. You might not want to feel it, High Priestess. Intuitively, you already know that you need to. I hope that you're doing the work. Yeah. Eight of Cups, the past, the things that you left in the past. Yeah. All right. Spirit, thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for always being with me, always guiding me and protecting me. Please help me to deliver this message clearly and accurately. And I already know that the right souls are going to see this. And I appreciate how you do that, Spirit. Thank you so much. Yeah. Things popping up, but you gotta look at it. Yeah. The good, the bad, the ugly. Don't run away from it. Don't numb it. It's gonna hurt. Some things are gonna sting. The Seven of Cups. I'm seeing a growth there with the the Knight of Wands into the Mother of Wands with that Seven of Cups there. Like, you had a lot of options. You had a lot of things that you could have taken, right? I want to say that in the original, like, Rider-Waite deck, I want to say, now I gotta look it up, that card, that Seven of Cups, is depicted with hold on. Let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's like there's a snake in one cup. I don't know, that's not the original. Like, it would represent, love in one, and then deceit in another, and then material gains in another cup. And it's like a lot of things that you could choose from. You had a lot of options, Maybe not having all of the information, though, you couldn't really see clearly in the cups. I love this depiction, right? I love this one because in the upright, the moon is here. And it's like cloudy. You can't exactly see what you're getting yourself into. You know that you have like a ton of options before you, a lot of different paths that you could take, right? A lot of things being offered to you, okay? Maybe a new friendship or an old friendship or relationship. People trying to, I'm hearing, get in your good graces, right? Maybe work opportunities, I'm hearing like things that pull at your heartstrings. All right. But with it, when it's reversed, I love it. I love it when it's reversed. Because you see that one cup and the sun shining on that one cup, and it's like, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the offer I'm supposed to take. Right? It's the knowing. But, I don't know if that's like a past, present. I'm not sure. Let's see what wants to come out. The sun. The sun. We were just talking about that. The sun shining on, what offer you're actually supposed to take. You might have to deal with any self-doubts or like your self-worth. Chills. Your self-worth in order to know what offer you're actually supposed to be taking. You're going to have to work there's something dealing with the self-worth. Yeah, that time of the reflection, the going within, the looking at the roots of something, not that's going to help you to be able to see eight the Eight of Wands, the lightning in the dark, help you to be able to see clearly which offer is the best offer for you. Because right now too, as we are dealing, and we have 6, 7, 8 on the board here, but as we are dealing with these things, these old wounds and stuff, it might, what's the word? Blur? Skew our view now, right? Seeing why we look at things the way that we do, why we feel certain ways around certain issues, like around money, around love, around friendships. Are you somebody who's like, oh yeah, I can't ever have any friends? Okay, well, why not? Why can't you have good friendships? Constantly, you can't hold a job, okay, well, what's up with that? What's up with your work life, your work ethic? Can't, I'm hearing, it's like a lot of can't. Oh, I can't do that, and I can't do this, and I can't do that. Says fucking who, like, it says you, right? In your own mind, lying to yourself. Tell yourself the truth, okay? Because something in the mind, looking at that silence again, like, shut that shit up, okay? Shut that shit up. It's like what you're telling yourself. So are you telling yourself things that other people in the past have told you, and then you made that your identity? Then you made it like, now that's what you hear in your head. Yeah, I can't do this because that person said that I didn't know what I was doing. Or that person said that, this person said this about me when I tried to do this. Or this person said this about me when I went after that. Or this person made fun of my dream. Or this person made fun of my art project. This person made fun of whatever, right? So it's like holding on to the things that people have told you, but getting the deeper look so you're not lying to yourself, right? Even, that person lied. That person lied. And that person was probably aware that you were very capable, and tried to, stop you in that, right? And also a lesson in you learning how to just like validate yourself and not pay too much mind to other people's opinions of what you are being called to do, right? Art project, a certain job, career, how you play, and two, like that could be being looked at as well. I know it says something about that work-life balance. So like, are you allowing yourself to kind of play, or is it just very go, oh my gosh, we have no room for wiggles, like we have no room to do anything else. It just has to be like work, we gotta grind. So think about like the way that you look at money. I'm hearing how you look at your abundance, looking as though you can't have abundance. And abundance is not just material things either, right? So get that straight. It's not just material. It's not just, oh, I have money, I'm abundant. It's deeper than that. Okay? But how you're communicating with yourself is very important, and how you are showing up for others. That is important as well. But I feel like how you interact with yourself and how you show up for yourself, how you speak to yourself, that's going to affect how your relationships are going. All the way around, right? The Emperor. At the bottom, the Emperor. Being able to like stand tall, see things from a different perspective, getting up there, climbing, seeing out, seeing the bigger picture. I'm hearing like some might be getting caught up on one aspect of the past. One aspect of the past, holding on. Like it's a major block. Yeah, that needs to be transformed. Like putting a death to something. Transform that. Getting clear on exactly what that block is, how it is affecting your relationships today, how it is affecting your work life, how it's affecting your home life, how it's affecting your play, like there's a what is it? What is it? Yes, the truth. Fuck. I'm seeing that death card again. The death and the Emperor. Father of Swords though. some sort of truth and clarity coming through. But you gotta be ready to see it. It's gonna be different for everyone, okay? We all have our own truths, our own clarity to unfold. But you gotta be ready for it. Something about wisdom here too. I just heard the knowledge is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that it doesn't go in a fruit salad. Okay. There's that. That sort of truth. Maybe this is the magician, you having everything that you need. Maybe that's the realization, is that you're not lacking. Maybe others made you feel as though you were lacking in something, or you can't do that, you can't do this, right? Your dreams are stupid. That's never gonna work. You can't, blah, 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 blah. Maybe that's you uncovering your own truth, is that the people that you were around were small-minded people, simpletons that wanted to keep you as small as they were. That's for some. That's for some. Yeah. I'm not going to take all of those. Well, maybe I am. Ho. 313, that might be significant. Wow, with the strength card and the Empress popping through here too. Woo. Yeah, the small-minded people. God, yeah, because, all right, 3 of Pentacles, this is all about like who you're working with, right? Who you're sharing plans and ideas with, who you are building with, right? But the way that it's laid out is like 3 of Pentacles, then the Ace of Cups. So kind of having to go your own way and figure out your own thing, figuring out you can't work with these people. They're only going to like make holes in your ship and sink you all for one reason or another. They have to figure out their own shit, right? But for one reason or another, you just could not work with certain people. How to kind of go off on your own, give yourself that love that you were looking for. And love, yes, that comes in like every relationship, okay? That's not just romantic partnerships. Love, I don't know, you gotta act on love in like everything you do. You kind of went off on your own and gave yourself that love that you were looking for with the other people that you found out you could not work with, right? Because it brought heartache. With the 3 of Swords, it brought too much pain. It brought too much turmoil. You decided not to go that route. Can't do that. Can't. Because they were keeping you bound. They were keeping you in 2 minds about a situation. They weren't keeping you. You were keeping yourself in 2 minds about a situation. Let me say that. Nobody can really force us to do anything. You decided to play along and be in the 2 minds, okay? But you got clear about it. Okay, you got clear, you wised up about what was going on, all right? We have the King and the Queen of Swords here. You wised up to some bullshit. You wised up to how people were trying to keep you small. You wised up to how people may have been trying to ruin your reputation or trying to keep you in heartache, trying to keep you in 2 minds, trying to keep you from acting on the things that, like, the downloads that you're getting, trying to make you doubt yourself. That's it. Trying to make you doubt yourself with, you know, in the 2 minds, being in 2 minds, okay? But we have that Ace of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. So, wising up and using that sword. And that could have come out a little bitchy, because the Queen of Swords can be a little bitchy sometimes. But I'm seeing this strength card here too, right? So a lot of like power behind that. Well, F that. This isn't for me. Let's go. Like just leaving it where it was with that Eight of Cups, like all those broken glasses that were on the ground. It was like, well, you know what? It is what it is. Gotta bounce, you know? Whew, okay. What else do we need to see? Strength comes, though, a lot of times the devil is nearby, right? So, again, something with like playing on the mind. It could have been like mental manipulations. And that could come from friends, that can come from family members, that can come from bosses, co-workers, romantic partnerships, like wherever that can. It can come from anywhere, okay? So I'm hearing like mental manipulations or saying little things, little digs that would make you doubt yourself, that would, I'm hearing keep you small. Keep you small. 313, I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? No, I really want to know where my, one memento. I need to know where my cursor is. I was looking for the angel number book. You are aligned with intelligence. Nope, that's the wrong one. But maybe I'm supposed to read it. You are aligned with intelligence and divine love that will support you when required. Trust. Trusting yourself and not what other people projected onto you. Certain situations, here in situationships, but certain ways that people made you like doubt yourself. You allowed other people to make you doubt yourself. I want to like take responsibility there, okay? Because you have to take responsibility in this. It's testing. It's with that strength card there. Whoa, I see the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups there too, and the Fool. The Fool is there as well. Like leap of faith, trust, leaving everything where it lies. Okay. 313. Right? Right. Okay. Emerge from the cave. Let your light be seen. You are here to learn and to teach. Yeah. Yeah. So some way that you were wanting to go, something that you were trying to accomplish. It's like the people that you had around you, they didn't see your vision. They didn't understand what you were trying to accomplish. Or maybe they did, and their soul just, I don't know, they didn't like it. Maybe they saw something inside of you that they were lacking. That happens a lot, right? And then try to kind of steal what you got going on. This light, this is Leo energy here. So big bright light. We started out seeing the sun, you know? So big bright light, small minds. You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Playing on your mental, the manipulations, the emotional manipulations, the pulling on the heartstrings. What else do we need to see here? I mean, you need to see it for what it is, though, and like take responsibility for how you're allowing other people's opinions or other people's projections, how you're allowing that to affect you, how you're allowing that to stop you, because it's not exactly the other person's fault, right? If you're still around all of that noise and not being honest with yourself and getting quiet by yourself and hearing your own self, if you're just replaying and telling yourself what some asshat told you, you know what I mean? Like, it's not helping you. It's only hurting you. So those kind of things could be coming up. I'm hearing too, like, from childhood, even like maybe the way a parent or a caregiver spoke to you, or criticized you, maybe now you are like, oh, that's why I can't take criticism. Because some people cannot take criticism. Others can. Sometimes it's, is it constructive criticism too? Like how are you talking to me right now? Kind of depends on how I'm going to take it, how you talking to me. But, being able to, look at yourself and examine, okay, yeah, I could do this a different way. I could try something different here. Or, okay, yeah, you're right. I do need to tweak that a little bit. But it's like the people that you were around were doing it out of like a sabotage-y kind of way. Like if you aren't, I want to say stable, but like if you aren't confident enough, let's go with that. If you're not confident enough in your decisions and always asking for validation, or the people that you surround yourself with, and you're having to go to them all the time instead of making decisions for yourself, you have to get the approval of the people around you. Well, you better make damn sure that the people around you actually have your best interest at heart, right? And that's not a bad thing to want the opinions of our friends, our family, our loved ones, whatever. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But with this energy, it's like you didn't have people that had your best interest at heart. And so sometimes you might get validation, but it was when you were acting how they wanted you to act. You get me? But you had to see through that bullshit. You had to see how they were binding you, keeping you in two minds. Well, I really feel like this, and this really feels right for me, and I'm being shown, and like in my moments of silence, when I'm away from the noise, this really feels right for me. But this person, they say that they really love me, and they really care about me, and they say that they have my best interest at heart, right? And, they want the best for me, but, so they're telling me that I shouldn't do this, so I should probably listen to them. They probably know better than I do. I just want to throw these. There. I don't want them to go, like, everywhere, but, like, toss that shit to the wind, because, no. Mm-mm. No. No. Strength. Learning how to use your own voice. Learning how to, like, stand up strong in your own right, okay? How to shine your own light without fucking permission. Sorry, this got me a little bit more like amped up a little bit more than I anticipated. Good morning. Gonna do this reading. I gotta go get some motor mounts today. I gotta go pick them up. Yeah, 5 of Wands with the Magician. People don't exactly like seeing you having everything that you need. Other people might not like it. F them people, Like, people could be fighting. They could have been trying to bring arguments to you, trying to fight with you. I'm hearing get you out of your character kind of thing. Oh, damn, you were so easy to play back in the day. Damn, you were so easy to manipulate. Damn, you used to do everything I wanted you to do. Ooh, I could make you doubt yourself. Snap of a finger make you doubt yourself. Ah. What's popping through the Mother of Cups? Cool. Nurturing yourself, yo. You have what it takes. I saw the 7 of Pentacles underneath that. So really putting in that work. We got the Daughter of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles. The Knight and the... Page. There we go. The Knight. Night. Words are not coming to me. Daughter of Pentacles and Son of Pentacles in this deck, okay? Page and Knight. So slow and steady progress, okay? This is slow, but it's progress nonetheless. This is assured progress. This is like making damn sure that you go in the right way. Okay, this is being very studious. This is, gaining more knowledge as you're going along. Let's see what has popped over with that 9 of Cups there too. A very independent energy. Not listening to, I keep on wanting to say simpletons. I don't know. It's like you were born to dream way bigger than the people that you were surrounded by. And I feel that they could see that and tried to stifle creativity, stifle your productivity. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Your ability to produce results. Ace of Pentacles. Working towards a new, stable, venture, or because you have been so studious, because you have been putting in all of this work to get away from the naysayers, right? I don't even want to call them haters, really. It's just the naysayers. It's the people with that slick shade, that I don't know if anybody would do that. I don't know if anybody would really like your product. I don't know if anybody would really show up if you did that. I don't know. Your art is really dark. That's way too dark, or that's way too cheery, or just little critiques. Right? So slowly but steadily, you've been working through that, pushing through that energy of, hearing other people's voices in your head. Not like schizophrenia, but hearing other people's judgments. There's a replaying in your head, right? But slowly but surely, you've been working towards a new opportunity for yourself as you're cutting away. No, get out of here. I don't like that. I don't like that energy. No. I know I said I didn't want to say hater, but you're a secret hater. Ooh, with the star. Reversed, though. It's reverse. The way I'm seeing, all these, I'm seeing it as, people or energy, I guess, surrounding, but, the big star. You're the big star, People trying to stifle that energy. Just got extremely, extremely tired. All right, let's get some other cards on this. Let's use the Situations deck here. Plugged, tuned in, internet connected. You could be doing something on the internet. Children could have a role in this too. You could have children. You could want children. Maybe people said that you would be a bad mom or something. Drama queen. I'm hearing drama queens. There's some drama queens. Or hell, maybe you even like to be in the drama before. You know what I mean? No shame. Shit happens. But you're trying to get away from the drama. Threatened. Other people's images are threatened by you. By you fully playing your part. What the hell? Chills. By you fully playing your part, Spirit is asking of you, by you being obedient. That Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, by you being obedient, by you being steadfast, it has other people's image threatened. Is that still the... Oh, no, that's not the card. Oh, there it is. Embarrassed. Maybe they tried to spin a certain narrative onto you, because maybe before you would let that narrative stick. You would let their opinions and their naysaying and their view of you affect how you viewed yourself and how you showed up in the world. No, not anymore. I'm seeing love, though. Love for yourself. That Ace of Cups, that self-love here, it changes a lot. Changes. Bringing love into the situation where I'm hearing like wanted to keep you in fear too. I don't know exactly how. Fear-based thinking, poison, toxic, unhealthy behaviors in people. They were feeding you poison, feeding your mind poison, your emotions poison, but telling you in the same breath that they had your best intentions at heart. Oh, nobody will ever love you the way. Oh my God. Nobody will ever love you the way that I love you. You'll never find anybody better than me. Whole time they were sabotaging you. The whole time they were building blocks around you, poking holes in your boat, trying to sink you. The whole time saying, you'll never find anybody better than me. You'll never find anybody who loves me as much as I do. Nobody else is going to put up with your shit the whole time you're not really even doing shit. You're just trying to, like, live. You're just trying to show up. How Spirit's trying to ask you, you know, how Spirit's asking you to show up. And then the people that you're around, it's like, nah, that's a stupid idea. Nah, that'll never work. Nah, you can't do that. Nah, you did this in the past, so that means now you can't do this. It's like a whole, cleansing. Meditation, clearing space, and removing negativity, removing the poison. For some of you, this might hit. I don't know how hard. It's like you have a poison dart. Like they were throwing, you know, the sleight of hand, right? Or, oh God, throwing the stone and hiding the hand kind of thing. That's what you were around. People who would throw their hand or throw something your way for you to deal with, for you to be distracted by, for you to be taken off of your path from, right? I hope I said that right. But throw something your way. All right, well, now you got to deal with that, you know, which you never had to. You chose to. But throw that. Now that block is in your way, right? You got to deal with that. Find a way around it, or have to, I'm seeing like a boulder and seeing like a chipper, not a chipper. Maybe. I guess we could go with that. Like they planted a seed. Okay, I'm trying to do an analogy. Here, like planted a seed of doubt. Yes, Spirit, thank you. Thank you. Planted the seed of doubt. All right, well, that seed, it kept growing. And kept growing. And kept growing. And kept growing. It's in your way. It's like in your house. In your yard, it's going to fall on the house now. It's not in a good place whatsoever. That seed of doubt should have never, ever been there. It should have never been there. You should have never cultivated it. You should have never taken that seed that they gave you and watered it. But you did, and that's okay. Shit happens, right? So you took that seed and you kind of nurtured it because you were like, well, thank you. Thank you. You know, you meant that out of love, right? You tell me that you love me. You meant that out of love. You must have meant that for my highest good, right? Come to find out years later, it was a seed of doubt that they gave you. And so what you were planting and what you were cultivating, what you were watering and nurturing, what you were giving to, It wasn't even like a fruit tree. It wasn't even a fruit bearing, give you something tree. All trees are cool though. I love trees. Fuck. Love trees. But now it's just in the way. Now it's just an obstacle. Now you have to get it removed. You might have to pay to get it removed, right? You may have your own tools in order to do it, to get the job done, but you might have to call in outside help. I'm looking at like therapy and shit now. But now it's like dangerous. Now when a storm comes, right? Now you're scared that a limb might fall on your house, and now that's another thing that you have to deal with, right? Now interior is exposed. Whoo, shit. Thanks, Spirit. Whew. All because they gave you the seed of doubt, and you took that as a gift and nurtured it. That person, you could not be around that person. You could have not been around this person for years, but that tree is still there. What they planted is still there. Good morning. What they planted, you still have. So now you got to find a way to remove it. Poison. They gave you a poisonous apple tree. All right, what else do we need to see here, Spirit? Divine Feminine. You could be masculine or feminine, or like man or woman, right? But like coming into your Divine Feminine, that nurturing yourself and nurturing the things that are important to you, right? Not nurturing that seed of doubt, baby. No. Knowing that you're better than that, you deserved more than that. You deserved a plum tree. I want a plum. Karmic. Yeah. Third party relationships. And it was a lesson. It was a lesson. Did you learn the lesson? Are you learning now that you did learn the lesson? Right? Because with the retrograde energy, that's the reflections that are coming up. Right? Those old wounds and those old lessons that you've already learned. And then it's just kind of examining it a little bit closer. Like, are you sure? Are you sure you're ready to let go of this? Because there is a forgiveness aspect to this too. I don't know, that star in reverse kind of popped out there when I said that. The forgiveness. That's not for the other person, right? That's for us to not hold on to that resentment, to not hold on to that hurt, moving on from the lesson. I'm hearing too, some were playing checkers while you were playing chess. I'm seeing the chess pieces there. Playing checkers with you, playing games with you, and you had to get real strategic. You didn't want to. That's that survival mode. Locked down, mental prison, and confined. Kept you locked in your head. Gotta get out of there. Journaling, writing, diary, keeping notes may help. What else do we need to see? Show me something on the star in reverse, Spirit. Thank you. Lust, love affair, dirty little secret, down low. And retaliation, punish, payback, revenge. These people wanted to keep you small, down low. You hear me? Down low. But that's not what you were made for, baby. That's not what you were made for. You were made to be the star. You were made to shine. You have something to offer the world, okay? I do wholeheartedly believe that everybody does, just not everybody does. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody acts as if they have something to give to the world. But I feel that you know that you've had that awakening there, that there's something you're supposed to be giving to the world, some sort of creative idea, or just how you show up in your world, in your part of the world, right? What you give to the world, how you raise the vibrations. These people did not want you to do that. Show me a little bit more. Well, let's see. We have agreement and compromise. History. Past happened. It sure did. Retaliation. Show me something on this retaliation. These people could have over-sexualized you as well. Again, man or woman. All right, take it how it resonates. Synchronicities. Signs. 1111, 222, 333. Again, looking for the signs. We have that threatened again. They are... Whatever picture that they painted of you is not sticking. It's not... And I feel like they may want to punish you for that. Yeah, we have the family, the blood ties, the inner circle. Could be feeling threatened because of however you're showing up and taking back your power, taking your power away from these people who wanted to keep you small and down low, and you were a dirty little secret. You weren't really worth showing off, or you weren't worth I'm hearing real relationship or something. I don't know why. Real relation. You weren't worth a real relationship. But dirty little secret. But again, you have to take responsibility because there was a part of you that also didn't feel like you were worth it. Right? So how you deal with your self-worth is very important here. I don't know. Something about the synchronicities. So... maybe pay attention to the synchronicities. The roller coaster, they wanted to keep you. Yeah, roller coaster and waves. The woo, 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 woo. They wanted to keep you. The highs and the lows and the coming back for more. Addicted to that. The highest highs, the adrenaline rush. They want to get you back on that roller coaster. They want to punish you for getting off of the ride. For jumping off, being yeah, this is my stop, guys. Peace. I can't keep doing that. So, yeah, not facing the truth, irrational, and reasoning. There's also a card in here that's begging and bargaining or something like that. That's kind of coming through. Trying to bargain with you now. You done raised your prices and they're trying to bargain with you. Yeah. Trying to bargain with you. Getting this deck, it says empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. You have to set boundaries with these people, and that fucking sucks. That's not easy. Twin flames is coming through. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. That's what you're trying to go for. You might not know too much about twin flames or believe in twin flames or anything like that, but just finding your soul tribe. Moving into after you get off of this roller coaster, after you understand the lesson, right? And then there's things from that are coming up again to reiterate, is that the word? What you have already learned. Make sure, hey, you can clearly see this shit for what it is. Time to move on to bigger and better. We have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. The snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. And then the girl with the snake again there. Being charmed or used and having to set boundaries for people who were trying to charm you when really they're just trying to use you. They saw your potential. They knew that a lot of your ideas were actually really good ideas, but they didn't want you to see that. Mm-mm. They didn't want you to see your true power. They could see it. They didn't want you to see it. What else? The butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. And then we have the phoenix, baby. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. What's underneath that? Palm trees. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I want to get a spirit animal card. Woo, we're already at an hour. I want to get a spirit animal card, possibly a mystical shaman oracle card. Possibly. Let's see. Butterfly. Again. All right, so the synchronicities. Don't ignore the synchronicities that you're getting. What I'm hearing. Yeah, transformation is beautiful. You have transformed. I don't know where you are in this. You know what I'm saying? If this is something you're just coming out of, if you've been out of it for years, for months, for a few days, like I'm not sure. It's going to be different for everybody, right? But there is this sense of like you got to get away from these people. You are surrounded by people who want to keep you small. Okay? Or you were in the past and you're realizing now that the seeds that they planted were not good. I don't care what they said. It wasn't with good intentions. Canary, sing your own song, is at the bottom. Spider spirit, make your dreams real, baby. Okay, and then we have wombat spirit, and it's in the reverse. So I'm going to read that one. But yeah, like singing your own song, making your dreams real, not what other people are saying that you should do, or how you should talk, or how you should walk, or how you should act, or whatever, right? What are you being led to do? Okay? How are you and your spirit team working together? What are they wanting you to do? What were you born to do here? All right, so 68, I think that's the last card, too. Yeah, so like signifying, too, like the end of a period, an end of a tough cycle. I'm seeing the that yin-yang here, and just, I don't know, the infinity signs as well, like it's just a never-ending. God, Spirit, I thought I learned this lesson already. I thought I was away from this, but, you know, old things can resurface for you to just look at a little bit closer. Make sure we're clearing out any residual energies there. Excuse me. Could it be that you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, thinking that the only way that you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity you created to protect yourself from getting hurt? This mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but it really just robs you of your integrity. Wombat Spirit arrives to nudge you to drop the false mask because it is not others who will hurt you now. It is you who are hurting yourself when you aren't being authentic. It's okay, though. You can course correct if you are willing to be yourself no matter what comes. Even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, you are safe with Spirit. You showing up authentically, it threatens these people. Is that card still there? Nah, whatever. It threatens these people. You showing up and being who you are, it's threatening. It's threatening. So yes, making your dreams real. Singing your own song. You get what I'm saying here? Yeah, set healthy boundaries is right up underneath that. And then another bird. Love is all around, okay? Yeah, let's get a mystical shaman. What is this? Overcome any obstacles was in there. And it's a 50 breaking down to a 5, so changes. Overcome any obstacles. The obstacles that they would throw. They didn't like your spirit. They really didn't like your spirit, is what I'm hearing. The sun, mother. That's the 3rd time now that we have seen the sun. I'm going to keep that one out. The sun, baby. Ooh. Too much. Ah! 3rd time that we've seen the sun. Like, let it shine. Okay, these are jumpy as shit. Maybe I just need to read the sun. I don't know. The curse. Maybe you feel like you were cursed. You're not. It is a gift. Okay? It's a gift that you have experienced people like this. That way you know how to deal with it and you can show other people how to deal with it too. It's the spirit that is on these people. Right? How to deal with it. I'm hearing resilience. That's too many. I think I'm just going to read the sun, but look at that. Completion. Cycle complete. The end of a tough cycle. Completion, baby. The child. Getting like that inner child healing. Again, because something from like childhood from some of you. How you were brought up or how you were spoken to as a child. We have the seer, and then, oh my God, we have the council, and we have Middle Earth, or middle world. I want to read the sun, though. Yeah. I turned to 43, I turned to 63, but not 53. Okay. Let's see if you can see this card. Yeah, maybe. The sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark, feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it can be destructive, as in the zenith during a scorching summer. Have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It is time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creativity. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. Didn't I say that earlier? You gotta get out and play. You gotta shake this shit up. Okay, I'm ending it there. I hope that this was helpful. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.